Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TBO, the greatest podcast known to man. On today's episode, Dan's gonna take over again because I'm a lazy cunt.
Yes, and this is 2 hours and a half an hour late. That's not right. 2 days and a half an hour
2
late.
days, and yeah, Dan was meant to be in a call, and he forgot.
I didn't
And
forget. I
sat
lost track
there
of
for
time.
about-
There's a difference.
Yeah, he forgot. He forgot how time works and forgets how commitments work. So,
I just don't know-
as
every time I've got
punishment,
time.
Dan has had to do his work for me.
Yes. Okay. So from the title, I have got 6 different genres, each with 3 different films, and each film has 3 different hints. The first hint is the movie explained very badly. If you do not guess it straight
Yes.
away, I've got 2 other hints. If you can
Yes.
guess the film without any hints, you get 10 points. First hint 5, second hint 3, final hint 1.
Yeah, it's guess the movie from the bad explanation.
Yes. So without further ado, we're going to go to the easiest category first, at least I think is the easiest, into the superhero genre. So,
Wow.
what film are you going to go for first?
I don't know. How do I know what films?
Just go for it. It's a superhero film. That's the point. That's the point. By 10 points.
Is that the explanation?
What? It's a superhero film.
Yeah, that's the explanation.
Yeah, that's the explanation for 3 films.
For what?
You get 10 points if you get it without any explanation.
So I have to guess based on all of the superhero movie films
Yep.
that exist.
Yep, that's the
that
point.
It's
That's the point.
explain the plot badly, and the plot is it's a superhero
Yep.
movie. That's not the plot of a movie.
Yeah, just go for it. Just guess
The
anything.
Dark Knight Rises.
No, you're wrong. Right, so the first hint,
Wow.
it is friends' holidays ruined when they fight over a pair of glasses.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
That's correct. There you go. You got 5 points. Simple as that. Next film. A princess convinces a TV personality and a cat lady to give up their dreams.
Wait, hang on. A princess convinces what?
A TV personality and a cat lady to give up her dreams.
TV personality and a cat lady. Well, it's not Cruella because she's a dog. Well, she's not a dog person. She loves to kill dogs. Fuck. Okay, hang on. So, repeat it one more time.
A princess convinces a TV personality and a cat lady to give up their dreams.
And this is a superhero movie.
Correct.
Princess? What movie is a princess? Is a cat lady? What? Okay, hang on. Okay, so my brain goes. Ah, fuck! Wonder Woman 1984.
Yay! Do you want to know the
My
hints?
brain was like, princess. Fucking hell. Okay.
Do you want to know the hints?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Your first hint, or second hint, was rape.
Yep, okay.
And your final hint was your wish is my command.
Okay, yep, okay, yeah. I don't know if I would have gotten off rape. My brain would have gone very... Because my brain would have gone Watchmen. Because Watchmen.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do a 3 up or something, but...
No, it's also DC, I think.
Yes. And your final superhero film. Super rich guy beats up a schizophrenic woman and a deformed little person with...
Schizophrenic? Schizophrenic,
That's
right?
the one. Schizophrenic. Okay, I'll start again. A super rich guy beats up a schizophrenic woman and a deformed little person with senodactyly.
Okay, you gotta be able to pronounce the word, because otherwise I don't know what...
Syndactyly.
Text it to me.
I'm sure it's syndactyly. Syndactyly. Yeah, syndactyly.
What the fuck is that?
Super rich
Never
guy
heard-
beats up a schizophrenic woman and a deformed little person with syndactyly.
I'm trying to think of the rich ones. Batman, Iron Man, technically Iron Fist, but that's a TV show, not a superhero movie. I'm trying to think of the women and a little person. What one's got a little person in it? Schizophrenic. Say it one more time.
Super rich guy beats up a schizophrenic woman and a little person with syndactyly.
Okay, send me how you're spelling this.
No, that's how you pronounce it.
No, send it so I can look up what this is, because I don't know what that is.
That's
And my
the
brain-
point. That's the point of it.
Yeah, but my brain is having a little freak out going, what the fuck is this word? It can't focus on anything else. Because if I know what that word is...
Syndactyly is when a baby is born with 2 or more fingers or toes joined together. Basically, web feet.
Batman Returns?
Yes, you actually are right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because I was like crazy, because I'm trying to think which Batman movie has a schizophrenic woman and a little baby. I was like, yeah, because that okay, I'll make that a hint, because that was a hint, because the whatever that fucking word is made me think
Yeah, I suppose
deformed.
so. Right.
Yeah, it's a penguin, so I'll take that as a hint.
So you're-
I'll self-impose the hint.
You're currently on 13 points.
Out of a possible how many?
15. We ignore the 10 point joke, but 13 out of 15. So your next genre, sci-fi. Feel free to guess a film if you want without the hint.
Avatar.
No. A group of terrorists rig a military... That's not right. Why's Google going off?
Because Google is worried about terrorist activity.
I didn't mean
She
that.
sensed-
I don't... Stop it. Go away.
What do you think you're saying?
She says, I'm not sure if you were talking to me. No, I wasn't talking to you.
You were talking to the terrorists.
A group of terrorists rig a military base holding 1.1 million soldiers to explode.
Right, okay. 1.1 million. Oh, fucking hell. Repeat it one more time.
A group of terrorists rig a military base holding 1.1 million soldiers to explode.
Is it Dune?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, but...
It is not.
Okay, give me a hint.
There's a horny old man in there, which may be paraphrasing a little bit. There may be a joke, by the way. But
Wait, in the military?
there's a horny old man in the film.
That's any film. That's just any film. Every man in a movie is horny. That is the driving force behind like 90% of modern movies. Is just a horny man.
A horny old man turned on by a rod.
It's fucking sci-fi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking Star Wars, A New Hope.
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I guess technically they're terrorists to the bad guys. Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. I like that one.
Sleazy scientists hire a toke black guy to help investigate a refrigerated haunted by a 6,000-year-old Mesopotamian, the last Sumerian god.
Okay, can you repeat that once again, but say it clearly?
Hang on, let me look how to say it.
Fucking hell. Why don't we get you to read things? It never ends well. It's like, oh yes, let's get Dan to read. Like, you'd think the dyslexic out of us would not be able to read, but somehow I can read better than you.
Words are hard, alright?
Uh-huh.
How to say?
How to say what, Dan? How do you say what?
Mesopotamian.
Metapotamian. Okay, repeat the whole thing.
Mesopotamian.
Repeat the whole thing, knowing that you have this knowledge, this power in your hand that you can say the word.
Sleazy How do I say it again?
Show. Yes.
Mesopotamian. Sleazy scientists hire a toke black guy to help investigate a refrigerated...
Do you mean token black guy?
The hint says toke.
I'm guessing they mean token.
Hire
I don't remember
black
ever
guy
hearing...
to help investigate a refrigerate haunted by a 6,000-year-old Mesopotamian god.
A refrigerate, not refrigerator.
That was how it was worded.
Okay, repeat it again.
Sleazy scientists hire a toke black guy to help investigate a refrigerate haunted by a 6,000-year-old Mesopotamian god.
Okay. Fuck me. Okay.
This one is
Star Wars.
explained so badly.
I don't understand like half the words, and that's just because I think they've spelled them wrong. And you can't pronounce half of them, so I'm still struggling to understand. I'm still trying to fucking go. Yeah, Dan said those words right. Okay. Now this may show some racism, but I gotta think of black people in a movie, and I'm struggling.
He's racist.
I don't watch a lot of sci-fi, so that's the problem. Right. So I gotta go. So what? Sleazy what?
Scientists.
Okay, so sleazy scientists hire a token black guy to refrigerate some ghosts or something. Metapotamians. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make it. See, I don't want to say a movie that doesn't have a black person in it. That's the problem. So I'm just trying to rack my brain through all of sci-fi about what I don't fucking know sci-fi movies that well. Sleazy scientists. Nah, okay, give me a hint.
Shoving criminals into a box.
Shoving criminals into a box?
It's a very cryptic hint, that one.
Movies have boxes in it. Amazon the movie.
Amazon the
No, it's
movie. Is that what you're going to go for?
No. That'd be a dystopian film, not a sci-fi film. Fuck me. Okay. Putting bad guys in boxes. Okay. Okay, give me one more hint. If you
It's
have
just
another hint.
ghosts.
Fuck me. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm trying to think of sci-fi movies.
By the way, me saying ghosts is a huge hint.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Yay! He's got it.
Is that sci-fi? I don't know.
That is sci-fi. That's definitely science fiction.
I guess it's science fiction.
And shoving
Yeah.
criminals into a box is them capturing the ghost
Yeah.
into a box.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Right, next up. Kid.
Technically, I wouldn't say criminals. I would have gone shoving dead people into boxes would make more sense.
Maybe, but I couldn't think of anything, really. It was difficult to think about. Kid with gay black friend becomes addicted to video games, destroys an apartment complex, and causes a CEO to be incarcerated.
Ready Player One?
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah. I was like, gay black best friend. Yeah, that's Ready Player One.
Not the addicted to video
Because-
games. No.
Well, that helped, but it was just the because they tried so hard in that movie to like make the reveal of it like subtle, like this person that you're playing with isn't clearly the person you're playing with. And I know the twist because I read the book. So yeah, I don't know how well it worked for other people, but you can clearly tell when the voice is it's clearly a woman who's talking, but they've just put a voice modulator on him.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, because it's just... Have you ever watched the movie?
No.
Well, but yeah, basically all it is they went... Because the reveal is meant to be that it's a... He's been playing with a woman all the time, but they've been playing as a male character. And it's like, this is like the metaverse or whatever the fuck it is. And people can play as like these so that they don't get abused and whatnot. And they can just be themselves. But they have to hide who they are in the metaverse because in the real world, people are mean. But
Right.
it's just like no one gives a shit. It's just a weird movie
Moving on.
and a weird book.
Moving on to our next genre of films, we're going to horror films.
Oh boy, a genre I barely ever participate in.
Yes, I've tried to go for some well-known ones.
Okay, good, because I'm a scared little bitch and I don't
Yes,
watch
yes.
horror.
First up, a grown man with a doll face wants to see how it feels to be a kid again.
A grown man with a doll face. Wait, nope, that's not. Hang on, I was gonna go Jigsaw, but that's not right. Yeah, it is maybe Jigsaw. Yeah, because he rides the little tricycle.
Is that,
Yeah,
is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jigsaw.
It is
No.
not.
Oh well, it's not It's not called Jigsaw. It's the Saw franchise.
I'm not. I know what you mean, but it's still not right.
Yeah. Okay.
Your first hint is the Lakeshore Strangler.
The what?
The Lakeshore Strangler.
Is it? Fuck. My brain. Kid's mask. But see, the thing is, it's not a kid's. Is it a kid's mask? Because I'm thinking it's not Jason. It's the other one. It's Fred. No, that's Freddy. No. What's the one I'm thinking of? It's the one who wears the Michael Myers mask. But that's not a kid's mask, I don't think. And I don't remember if that kid wants to. No, that dude's just trying to stop horny teenagers. Read the first hint again, or the first thing again.
A grown man with a doll face wants to see how it feels to be a kid again.
Fuck. I'm a grown man with a kid's face. Is it mask or face?
The hint says a grown man with a doll face wants to see how it feels to be a kid again.
Doll's face. Right, I'm not. Oh, fuck me. Horror is not a strong suit of mine. Right. Okay. So I'm trying to think of like the horror movie franchises that I know, and I know the Halloween franchise, which is I think the one that I'm thinking of, but then I'm not 100% sure. You got the Saw franchise. You got the Paranormal Activity franchise, but none of them have doll faces. You got the Freddy Krueger universe, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the word. You got the Jordan Peele universe with the Us and the Out.
Do you want the last hint?
Yes, please.
Creepy
I'm
ass
spinning my
doll.
wheels. Well, that's just Saw. I don't. Fuck. There's a creepy ass fucking doll in that movie with the little puppet thing. I don't remember. Fuck me. Annabelle?
And
That's gonna.
you are wrong.
That's gonna.
It is
Yeah.
Chucky.
Oh fuck! Fuck my life. I always forget about Chucky.
Creepy ass doll.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I forgot about the biggest scary doll in the universe.
Yeah. Our next
It was
film.
the grown man thing that threw me off because I can always forget because I don't remember if that movie. I think the premise of it is that the guy gets struck by lightning or something and fuses with the doll or dies and then possesses the doll.
Mm.
I think that's the premise of Chucky. I'm not 100% sure. I've never watched a Chucky
Yeah,
film.
it's the Lakeshore Strangler takes position as Chucky.
Right. Okay. See, that hint didn't help because I've never watched them, so I don't remember.
Our next film. Obsessive 40-year-old man creeps on pretty 16-year-old singer and her boyfriend from middle school.
What? Okay. Creepy 40-year-old man. It's fuck. There's a okay. Yeah, it's got. I think it's Halloween, right?
Is that what you're going for?
It's Nightmare on. Wait, repeat it. It's gonna be either Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween.
Obsessive 40-year-old man creeps on pretty 16-year-old singer and a boyfriend from middle school.
I don't know I don't know any fucking singing in them. I'm gonna go Nightmare on Elm Street because
You are wrong,
fuck. Okay.
which means you get your first hint.
No. Yeah. Give me the hint. I thought you were gonna say the thing. Give me the
No,
hint.
hint. It's a musical.
A horror musical.
A horror musical.
Fuck. I don't know any horror musicals. What's that famous one? Or is that Rocky Horror Picture Show or something like that? Is that a horror musical?
That is a horror musical, yes. Rocky Picture Show is a...
Is Sweeney Todd a musical?
I think so.
Is that horror?
Yeah, that is.
Does Sweeney Todd count as horror? Does Sweeney Todd have a singer in it?
To be fair, this film, I don't know how it classes as a horror. I kind of put it in there to throw you off.
Oh, is it High School Musical?
I won't take that as an actual hint. I won't take that as a guess.
Fuck, I don't know.
You
Right,
have one more hint, if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
Two-Face.
Two-Face? What?
Two-Face.
Does that? I don't know what that means. Is that the actor? Or is that?
It's Two-Face. By the way, it's
Hyde?
pretty obvious.
No,
Once you
it's
say
not.
Two-Face, it's very obvious, and you're going to kick yourself.
No, it's not. Is it Cats? That's classified as a horror musical.
Musical with Two-Face. Obsessive 40-year-old man keeps on pretty 16-year-old singer and her boyfriend from middle school.
What year is middle school?
16-year-old.
Right. Okay. Fuck. Right. Huh. Two-Face. He has two faces. He is a man with two faces that he sings and stalks a 16-year-old girl. He's 40 years old. My brain spins in a circle trying to figure out what words need to come out of my mouth to disguise that I know about horror, and I can pretend that horror is a genre of stuff that I know. Also musicals. Two-Face. Two-Face, the villain in the Batman franchise, was first introduced in blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. I don't know musicals or horror. This is the two genres that my brain just doesn't.
You can just give up if you want.
No, I refuse. I'm gonna keep spinning my wheels. Fuck.
I will give you a
no.
a bonus hint.
Okay.
Your only points, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes, I know all of those things.
Okay,
That's
Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote this musical.
I don't fucking know. I don't listen.
That's a massive hint!
No, it's not. For me, it's not. I don't listen to any musicals or horror things. So, didn't Andrew Lloyd Webber write Cats? Isn't that one of his things?
It might have been, actually. Maybe it is. Maybe that's the answer.
I want to fucking look up who wrote Cats, because if it's Andrew Lloyd Webber, who wrote Who wrote the Bible? T.S. Eliot. Nope, that's the Cats musical. T.S. Eliot. He didn't write the musical. Who was the composer? Andrew Lloyd Webber is the composer behind the musical. So he did write a horror movie.
Then guess it.
Cats.
It's not. It's Phantom of the Opera.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. You should have said Universal Horror Monsters.
I know.
Because we dated him.
Yeah. You're not doing very well at the minute. You got 0 for 10.
I'm not surprised. I suck at horror.
Bank employee mishandles exotic pet despite detailed instructions.
Gremlins.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It is 5.
Yeah, see, there we go.
I'm going to
Should've
finish reading it
fucked
though.
about a bit.
Bank employee mishandles exotic pet despite detailed instructions, resulting in the deaths and injury of several depositors and widespread property damage.
See, I know that because it's the detailed instructions bit. Because it says, don't feed the gremlin after midnight. And what does he do? He feeds the gremlin after midnight like a fucking idiot.
That was
when
my
a
hints,
creepy
by the way.
old man... Yeah, go for it. Read your
My hints were cute turns to bad and don't feed after midnight.
Yeah.
It's time to go on to a new genre of comedy.
Oh, boy. Comedy. There's a large pool that you could have taken from.
I have, and to be honest, these are actually probably not that comedy, but they are somewhat comedy. I typed into Google and it said the comedy genre, right? So,
Right. Okay.
the first one, a Goofy movie meets Iron Man 2.
Due date? Wait, no, the Goofy movie needs Iron Man 2.
A Goofy movie meets Iron Man 2.
A Goofy movie meets Iron Man 2. I still think the Goofy movie just comes to my head. And... or whatever the fuck he does.
But what's that got to do with Iron Man 2?
I don't know. Apparently Goofy movie is like one of the most emotional movies that's ever been made. People are like deeply traumatized by the Goofy movie as children.
So when it says a Goofy movie, it does have it in quotes. So in quote, a Goofy movie. A Goofy movie.
Yeah, I
meets
get
Iron Man
that
2.
it's talking about a funny movie, but the only thing I can think of is Iron Man 2 has Robert Downey Jr. in it, so I'm assuming it's Robert Downey Jr. in a funny movie. But I'm trying to think of what funny movies Robert Downey Jr.'s been in.
To save you from going down a rabbit hole, Robert Downey Jr. is not in this film.
Okay. What the fuck does that have to do with Iron Man 2? Is it because Gwyneth Paltrow's in it? Famous comedian Gwyneth Paltrow. The funniest person in the alive because of her stupid goop products that's like shove a pebble up your vagina and it will clean it out.
Yeah,
That is an actual
I
product
forgot
she
about
has.
those ones. I did forget about that. Thank you for reminding me
Yeah.
about those.
Gwyneth Paltrow has a whole line of random bullshit herbal products that just don't have any scientific backing except that she's crazy. Also, she has a candle that smells like her vagina.
I remember that.
Yeah, because she apparently when she was in the meeting room and they lit the candle, she was like, "This smells like my vagina," and everyone
Light
went,
bulb.
"Wow, we can market this. People will love to pay money to smell your vagina, Gwyneth Paltrow."
Okay, let's go back to the podcast. What film are you going to go for?
Wait, what genre is it? Comedy. I am going to say the hilarious movie The Hangover.
No.
Ah.
Your first hint is this is an animated film.
Yes, that helps.
Well,
right.
you said Hangover, so that does narrow it down a little bit.
How does that narrow it down? Comedy movie that's animated. That would probably most likely mean it's a children's movie. It's got an Iron Man 2 element, so I guess Iron Giant? That's not a comedy, though. Is that a comedy? I can't remember if Iron Giant's a comedy. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. Apparently people were traumatized by that as children as well, because the robot does the Superman.
By the way, I have not seen this film, so I cannot help you with the Iron Man 2 part.
Okay.
Or even the Goof movie part.
I don't think it's the Goofy movie. I think it's just funny. I don't think it's the Goofy movie. I'm just spitballing ideas out of my head because I know the Goofy. Maybe I should just guess the Goofy movie. Give me the other hint.
The Iron
It
Goofy.
doesn't-
Your final hint is it's based on a dysfunctional family.
The Mitchells versus the Machines?
It is, yes.
Huh. I would not say that. I guess robots, but that's not Iron Man 2 at all.
It's just what Twitter said.
Fair enough. A Goofy movie meets Iron Man 2. No, that's not a description of that movie at all. I guess that is explaining the plot badly.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Yeah, that's a horrible description of that movie that's meant to be bad.
Your next film.
You would like The Mitchells versus the Machine. I genuinely think you would.
I probably would. It's on the list. It's on the list. A trio of cougars on the hunt for a virgin.
My living dream. Sadly, I'm not a virgin, though, so...
I am. It's fine. It's my dream.
Hell yeah. Way to put yourself out there, then.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a partner in your life that's good to go, Dan is available. As am I, but I'm not going to put myself out there. because why the fuck would I? I know what podcasters are like and their audiences. Whew. Have you seen Joe Rogan? Crazy motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's blown up, isn't it? Oh, that is will be covered in TFE, I imagine.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do that.
Film.
I've been trying to avoid it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. But no, he's currently at war with Spotify, as the
Film.
media likes to present. Yes, movies. That's what we're talking about. 3 sexy cougars going after a small virgin boy. That's a comedy. I'm trying to think of cougars. Who's considered a cougar? Mila Kunis is technically a cougar now. She has kids. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's an actual description of a. Is there a kids movie or a comedy that has actual cougars in it going after a small child?
Maybe Jungle Book.
Yeah, but that's only got one. No, that's a panther. Is Bagheera? Is it Bagheera? 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 Blah blah blah. Bagheera. I think it's Bagheera. Because there's Baloo and Bagheera, and then there's Car. Man, my brain just doesn't want to answer this question. Give me a hint.
It's a Disney film.
Okay, so that definitely... Okay, 3 cougars go after a virgin. Fuck. What Disney movies have cougars in it? Bambi.
Is that your guess?
No. I'm just trying to think of what movies have cougars in it. Bambi was the first animal-related movie I could think of. Right. I imagine all Disney characters are virgins because that's just how it is, except for the parents who immediately die in a Disney movie. Because sadly, that's just how genetics work. You have to have had fucking sex to create the protagonist of your movie and then die. It's like Batman. It's just Disney syndrome. How does one convince cougars to chase after you? Is it a Lion King? But that's not a I'm trying to think of comedies, but I'm like, right, give me another hint, because my brain...
Your final hint is witches.
Okay. The only movie I know that has witches in it is Hocus Pocus, but I don't know what the fucking premise of Hocus Pocus is. And I don't know if that's classified as a comedy, but I'm also trying to now think of other witches movies, but then it might not be witches, it might be like fairies or magician people. Virgin cougar. Is it Hocus Pocus? That's not a comedy though, I don't think. Is it a comedy?
Is that your go?
Yeah.
Yes, it is Hocus Pocus.
Fucking hell.
It is a comedy,
okay.
yes. And the plot is they're on a hunt for a virgin boy.
Fair enough.
That's actually the plot.
Maybe I need to watch this movie as they're making a sequel or something.
They are, yeah.
For Disney Plus, so maybe our next commentary will...
Oh, yeah. So if 3 witches get resurrected after 300 years to exact revenge and begin the Wrath of Terror. Max, a young boy who moves with the Salem family, he cursed the candle black flame. I think they need him to do something, whatever. But
fair enough.
That is a
I didn't realize that movie was a... All I've ever seen that movie is like people just... Every time Halloween rolls around, just like, I'm going to watch Hocus Pocus. And I'm like, good for you. I don't care at all about what you're watching on Halloween. I'm going to go out and get some candy from random neighbors, because why the fuck not?
To be honest, it's not a terrible film.
I don't doubt it. People seem to love it. I'm just like, I don't care. I have no interest. I'll maybe watch it at Halloween now. Maybe I'll become one of those people. Maybe I'll watch it at Halloween.
And your final
maybe
film...
we'll do a commentary on it.
For the comedy, which I don't think was a comedy, but apparently to Google it is. An elderly sanitation worker falls in love with a young gardening enthusiast, and together they let a morbidly obese man collapse an economy run by a wheel.
What?
I will repeat that. An elderly sanitation worker falls in love with a young gardening enthusiast, and together they are morbidly obese. They let a morbidly obese man collapse an economy run by a wheel.
That is honestly a weird and bad description of a movie.
Wait until you find out what it is.
So they let a morbidly obese man ruin the economy, and this is a comedy, and it's run by a wheel. What movies have wheels in it? Is it like a Pac-Man movie? Okay. Brain time. Let's crack this down. A sanitations worker. So I gotta think of someone who works in the sanitation area of the world. So is it a Mario Plumber Boy? But I don't know if that classifies as comedy. Now, does he fall in love with a morbidly obese? Is this Austin Powers?
Is that your go?
Does Austin Powers work? Because he's a spy. But I don't know if I've never watched Austin Powers. And they're considered comedies. But I don't know any of the plots. But I just know Fat Bastard. That's the only thing that my mind goes to. And I don't know if Fat Bastard destroys an economy. But from the way you're laughing, I don't think it's Austin Powers.
No, I was laughing at my next hint. I'm thinking, no, there's no way you're going to get it. Straight away, the next hint is so bad. Not this film, the next film, sorry.
Right. Okay. Give me a hint for this one.
It's a Pixar film.
Oh, fuck. Wall-E.
Yes!
Yeah.
And then the final hint was two robots save the Earth.
The morbidly obese fat man doesn't let the world be ruined by a wheel. That's not the plot of the movie. The fat man tries to save the world from the robot with the
No,
wheel.
he collapses the economy run by a wheel. He collapses the ship.
That's not the fat man.
No, he does. He collapses the ship. He stops the ship.
Well, maybe. But I still think that's just bad explanation of the movie.
That is the point of the show.
Yes, I know.
So we're going to move on to our next genre, and this is fantasy.
Oh boy. Lord of the Rings. First guess, go.
No.
No. That's the only fantasy genre I know.
Young boy hops in a strange guy's vehicle and goes on a long trip to see another dude.
Huh. That sounds like my nights out.
It's so useless.
Huh. Okay, what movies entail long fantasy? Oh boy, why does my brain go blank when I try and think of fantasy movies? Like, Lord of the Rings is like the first thing that comes out in my brain. Harry Potter doesn't count as fucking fantasy, does it?
Yes.
Does it?
Yes, it's fantasy.
Huh.
Fantasy
Pretty
is like
interesting.
magic.
Fair enough. Right, so...
Basically means imagining impossible. Something that sort of
Yeah,
seems impossible.
I'm accidentally hitting things on my keyboard when I'm trying to put my water bottle down.
Basically, the difference between sci-fi and fantasy is that sci-fi is based on science. But apart from that, it's the same genre.
Well, okay.
Basically, fantasy is a huge genre, and it's
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
much...
I know it. Just trying to fucking think of movies where a guy gets in a vehicle and goes on a long road adventure to meet another guy or a boy or whatever. I don't remember any road trip movies.
So it's fantasy. So it means it's not just like normal.
Yeah, I know it's just fantasy, but like, guy goes in a vehicle and goes on a long vehicle ride to go meet another boy and I don't know. Why would I know this? Goes on a... It's not... No, wait. Sonic No.
I really thought you had it.
What, with...
When you went... and then nothing came from it.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Sonic the Hedgehog gets in a vehicle. Does that count as fantasy?
Maybe it does.
My brain goes, what the... But he's not going to meet another boy. He's going to get rings. So it doesn't make any sense.
I can confirm Sonic the Hedgehog is fantasy.
I'm just trying to think of road trip movies, and I'm like, what the fuck? What fantasy road trip movies are there? Does Deadpool count? No, Deadpool would be superhero, I guess, but I guess fantasy is also superhero. 'Cause Deadpool gets in a vehicle, so I'm just like, what movies have boy go into vehicle and go meet other boy in other place? Avatar.
Is that what you're going for?
No. Does Avatar's sci-fi fantasy?
It's still fantasy.
Give me a hint.
Tom Hanks.
That's a shit hint. I don't know Tom Hanks movies. All I can think of is Castaway. That's a road trip fantasy movie. That's not real life at all.
That was the point of this hint. I was like, yeah, I think I need to make it difficult for you.
Is it Polar Express?
Is that what you're going for?
That's the only Tom Hanks movie I know about where it's on a vehicle and a boy goes into it and then meets Santa Claus. That's another boy. Is that fantasy? That's Christmas.
That is fantasy,
That's a
yeah.
movie. I want to go that. I'm going to go that.
It
I'm
is.
Gonna go Polar. What the fuck?
By the way, the last thing was train.
Oh, that would have helped. I just had to go through the Tom Hanks train movies.
Yeah.
I would never have guessed that was fantasy.
Of course it is. Of course it's fantasy.
Yeah, but my brain doesn't. My brain just ignores fantasy and just goes Christmas movie about horribly, weirdly CGI'd characters on a train.
I've just seen the next hint. Alright, here we go. Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or dog over several years.
Twilight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was the dog and the undead person. I was like, yeah, no, yeah, that's Twilight. Yeah, nothing funny to say. Honestly, it's just Twilight.
That is a. I think that's a good explanation, you know.
Yeah. Also, weird CGI baby in the last one. Also, the entire last action sequence in the movie is just all in their head, and then they just go, "I don't want to fight anymore because we've seen the future. We know we lose." Good writing there.
Good writing.
Let's just show this really cool action sequence and then have it all just be in their head, and then they just go, "Well, that was gruesome, and we don't want to die. We could, now that we know the events of the thing, we could just kill you all and not do what we do in that. That's how the future works, right?" But no, we're just gonna give up immediately, and a man is gonna want to fuck a baby.
Next film.
That should be the plot. They should have explained that. Man wants to fuck a werewolf. A dog boy wants to fuck a baby. That's explaining a plot badly. That is the plot of the last Twilight movie.
Guy wants to meet. So that's not right. Sorry, let me do it again because you put me off.
Boy Meets World.
No,
No,
I will not take that as a guess because I did not read you the full hint.
that was a guess. That was a joke.
Guy meets 15-year-old and is arrested. After he escapes, he rubs one out, and then his nemesis rubs one out.
Huh. That is interesting to say the least. Harry Potter.
Is that what you're going to go for?
I don't know. I don't know which Harry Potter is. I don't know, because they age him up, so I don't know which Harry Potter it would be, because I don't want to just say Harry Potter, because that would just immediately go to the first one, but he's like 10 in that. So I'd have to go, they age him up every year, so it would be, I don't know Harry Potter. That's the issue.
I will repeat it. Guy meets a 15-year-old and is arrested. After he escapes, he rubs one out. Then his nemesis rubs one out.
Hansel and Gretel.
Is that what you're going for?
No. Just naming fantasy movies I know in my head. Okay, give me a hint.
Kids film.
Sounds like a good kids. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, this is gonna sound dodgy, but think of 15-year-olds.
These are not.
Which 15-year-olds would be worthy of rubbing one out to, and having the villain rub one out to? Is a sentence that should not be audio recorded. I do not like this one for many reasons. One, it is a bad explanation of a movie plot. Two, no kids film should have that explanation attached to it. And three, give me a hint.
Will Smith.
Oh, fuck me. Bright. No. Maybe. I'm trying to remember the plot of Bright. That's fantasy.
Is it a kids film?
No. What kids films have Will Smith in them? Fuck. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Is that what you're going for?
No, that's not a movie, Dan. That is a joke. Or at least an attempt at a joke. Whether or not people find it funny is subjective. That's why comedy is so good. What Will Smith kids movies have him rub one out to a 15-year-old? The Day After Tomorrow? Or whatever that Will Smith movie where he did it with his son and it tanked hard and it was bad because it was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie or something. After Earth, that was it. No. What fucking fantasy movies Will Smith in? Suicide Squad. No.
Kids film? With rubbing stuff out?
Will Smith was PG-13. It's Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad that's R-rated or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not cheating and looking up Will Smith movies.
You're definitely cheating and looking at Will Smith.
No, I'm not. No,
yes, you are. Because you're so confused right now.
Why is Will Smith posting about Wordle?
By the way,
what the fuck?
You're gonna absolutely kick yourself when you hear it. It is quite obvious once you know it.
A shark's tail.
Is that what you're gonna go for?
That's a Will Smith movie.
Stop looking at Will Smith movies. Guess what now?
I'm not looking at Will Smith
Yes, you
movies.
are.
I'm clearly... No, I'm not. Shh.
Yes, you are. Guess. Otherwise, I'm going to avoid all answers.
I'm
I'm avoiding the void. The void. The void. Because I can see your eyes going across the screen.
A Shark's Tale.
No.
No. Spies in Disguise.
No. Okay, no, you've had your guesses. That's it. You're out. You've lost it.
The Karate Kid.
No. All right. Because you've had enough guesses now, I'm going to tell you.
Right 2. Men in Black 2. Bad Boys
It's Aladdin.
4. Men in Black. Oh. Do you know what? I scrolled past that because I was like, I hate that movie. I just blatantly ignored it. Is Aladdin 15?
Huh?
Is Aladdin 15?
I think so.
That dude's like 29 or something. He's meant to be 15. They really fucked up the age. Yeah, the dude's 30 years old. If he's meant to be 15, that's like them
I think the
doing,
original
like,
film might have been 15, but either way.
Hang on. Let's go. Aladdin. Aladdin. Original. Hang on. Don't do Will Smith Aladdin. Don't do Will Smith Aladdin. Don't. Stop it. 1992. There we go. 1992 Aladdin. Oh, Robin Williams. I always forget he's in it. Everyone's going to get so mad at me for saying that.
Well, supposedly in the original film he was 18, but the quote said 15, so.
Well, they got that wrong. That's bad explanation. That fucked me. That was the reason I didn't get it in the movie.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely the reason.
When Aladdin is initially introduced, he is 18 years old. He never received a formal education and has only learned by living on the streets of Agrabah.
Or does Aladdin meet the 15-year-old? Because it says
Aladdin's
the guy meets a
girlfriend.
15-year-old and then is
How
arrested.
old's Jasmine? Jasmine, Aladdin. Fuck, I can't spell words. Jasmine, Aladdin, age. Fucking hell. Okay, this is... Why is
so
that the
apparently
top
Jasmine
search?
is listed as an unknown
16.
age.
No, she's 16.
Oh, okay, so that's probably what it
According
means.
to Disney Princess Wiki, she is 16 years old, daughter of the Sultan of Agrabah. By the law of the time, Jasmine must be married by a prince in 3 days before her birthday. So I'm guessing she technically is 15,
But then she turns 16.
16 at the end of them.
So it's just Aladdin meets Jasmine, is then arrested. After
Snow White is 14?
What?
Dude fucking kissed a 14-year-old on the lips while she was unconscious? That's rape, mate. I mean, it was rape before.
Anyway,
but
did you like the
even
hint, though? Did you
pedophilia
like,
came
did you
from-
like the hint?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shitty explanation of a movie.
Yeah. Right, we are on to our final...
Ariel's 16. Jesus Christ, Disney. Why are all your princesses children?
Let's go
I was
to our
gonna say
final genre.
pedophiles. No, that's all the men.
Our final genre is action.
Okay.
First hint.
This is where you say.
A father wants to bond with his long estranged daughter.
Taken.
Is that it? Is that your guess?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
But because you now get it wrong, you get a hint. Your hint is Netflix.
That's helpful. Wait, what was the first hint?
A father wants to bond with his long estranged daughter.
Is this like a Aladdin situation where the dad wants to... Fuck, I don't know Netflix movies where they have a long estranged daughter relationship. Right, let's not secretly Google Netflix movies.
I mean, if you want a hint, I can just give you the final hint.
Sure, go for it.
Zack Snyder.
That, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, what's the zombie shitty movie where what's that movie name? Army of the Dead.
Ooh.
No, Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Army
that's
of the
it.
Dead. Fuck, I hate that movie. That movie has one of the dumbest scenes in it where this woman is basically fighting off the zombies, and her friend, who they've tried to establish as her friend and cares about her, and everyone else in the movie is like just there, and she's fighting off these zombies once this guy locked her in a room basically filled with zombies, and she's managed to break out and survive and get away from it, and there's a whole bunch of zombies attacking her, and everyone else in the room has guns and is just standing around, and they're not trying to help or anything, and this dude just looks off into the distance at this woman, doesn't do anything, holding a gun. She's fighting them off with a sword, and then they just basically go, well, she's fucked. Shoot the gas canister on the back to kill all the zombies, and everyone else is just standing around just doing nothing in the background. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Help this woman. Nah, they're just gonna stand around and just look at her. There's no saving her. She's dead. She's fighting them off. She's doing alright. If they just go and help her, she'll be alive. Nah, just shoot the gas canister on her back and kill her. We're meant to be friends. This is an emotional moment in this movie that's meant to be sad. Nah, it's dumb. I hate that movie. I'm glad everyone dies at the end, except for... No, I want to talk shit about that movie.
Moving on. Rich white people beat up a self-made black millionaire and everyone celebrates.
For anyone on my end of the audio that can hear that, that was me gargling some water in my teeth.
Is that water? That's like Fanta to me.
It is Fanta, but I wanted to make people think I was at least somewhat healthy.
Drink Prime.
Thanks for ruining the illusion. Read the explanation again.
Rich white people beat up a self-made black millionaire and everyone celebrates.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Is that what you're going to go for?
I don't know if that's the plot of the movie or... No, that's not an action movie.
What, is it not? I feel like it is. There's definitely some action in there.
I don't know. I've not watched Slumdog Millionaire. I want to watch it. It was one of those movies I wanted to watch and then just it never came out anywhere that I wanted to watch it. Right. White people beating up black people. Sadly is a common occurrence in a lot of movies. People celebrating it also is a dangerously rising thing in the world at the moment. Don't mean to get political on this podcast. But stop it.
You're the one who got political here. No one else did.
That was the joke. Fuck. What movie has white people beating up black people? There's too many movies.
It's too common.
It's too much of a common occurrence in the cinematic genre of action. I'm trying to think of movies where there's a millionaire. It's not like a Purge movie. That would be horror. Give me a hint.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine? Does Batman count as... No.
Well, Batman is action.
Michael Caine. What is... Yeah, I know, but you would have put that in superhero, so...
Well, maybe. Maybe
and
I would have
if
thrown
you
you
didn't... Yeah, but I guess technically they do beat up a black man if you're counting Batman's suit as a black suit. And he is he's a billionaire, not a millionaire, so that's just inaccurate if they're calling him a millionaire.
There have been some inaccuracies previously.
That's just... Well, some of these explanations in this Guess the Movie based on the bad explanation have been very bad at explaining the movie. What movies has Michael Caine been in that has a black man with a white person? Give me another hint.
Shh. It's a secret.
Not secretly Googling Michael Caine films.
Stop looking up.
Michael
Google.
Caine Young. Wow, that's...
Why are you cheating?
I'm not.
Why are you cheating? I will deduct points.
I'm not.
I can see your
I'm
eyes
not
darting
cheating.
back and
I'm
forth.
not looking up Michael Caine action movies. I'm not looking up Michael Caine action movies. What? I would never cheat.
By the way, I'm
the
not
Italian Job.
I'm taking that as your answer. No, you're wrong.
Kingsman.
It is
No.
Kingsman: The Secret Service.
I was just looking at the Kingsman: The Secret Service. Oh yeah, they do build up a black millionaire. Mike, what's his face?
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Yeah. You know, I just literally looked at it and I went, the Italian Job's the one next to it. But there aren't any black people in it. I forgot Michael Caine's in the Kingsman. Huh.
Yep.
Of course he's in the Kingsman. It's British posh people trying to be fancy.
Yes.
He's also a Tenant.
He is. It gets around.
What
It
a
gets
good
around.
actor.
He is.
Of course he does. He's an old pervert.
And our final film.
Nah, he's a decent bloke.
Final film.
Oh my god.
A game of Simon Says is taken way too far.
Fucking hell, Michael Caine's first movie was in 1950. That's 72 years ago. What? I wasn't listening. I was looking at Michael Caine facts.
A game of Simon Says is taken way too far.
I'm gonna keep looking up Michael Caine. Fuck it. Simon Says. Hey, he's 88 years old. So he was 16 in his first role.
Okay, yeah, thanks for these facts. Guess the film.
17. 17 or 16. 17 to 16 years old. That's pretty impressive, though, for a movie star. To then keep working continuously. Although I think his next role was in, 1956, so... He took a 6-year period off. Simon Says goes badly. See, this is the question. Is this referring to an actual character named Simon who says something bad and it goes badly? Now, I'm trying to think of an action franchise with a character called Simon, and I can't. So, give me a hint.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Right, I'm not secretly Googling Samuel L. Jackson.
No, you can't. Stop it. Stop. Look. Final question.
I'm not Yep, I'm not. I'm totally not doing that.
I mean, if you want a hint, I'd just give you the last hint.
Yeah, I know. I will if I need help. I'm not Googling shit. So
Yes, you are. I can see your eyes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why would I do that?
You even sound like you're lying.
No, I'm not. Why would I do that? Jumper. What the hell? He's in that?
Hey, guess Jumper. Well, you're wrong.
What? No, that. The Incredibles. Wow. That's not Simon Says. Time to kill. The Kingsman's the Secret Service. Yes, go on.
Your final hint is Bruce Willis, which is a massive hint because there's only I think there's only one film that has both his actors in it.
Well, it's Pulp Fiction.
Is that what you're going for?
Probably. Yeah.
No. Die Hard with
Cool.
a Vengeance.
Glass. Oh, yeah. I forgot he's in that. That doesn't come up on the list of movies he's in.
Well, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, it is Simon Says Go Wrong. Yeah. Oh, there. No, yeah, there it is. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Wait, he's in Miss Peregrine's School for Gifted Cunts or whatever it is? Kill your children.
Well, I can now reveal you've got a whopping 41 points.
Out of
A possible 90.
Yeah. That's above average.
That's below half.
Because I'm the only person to... It's above average because I'm the only person to take it. So we don't have an average score yet. So I am above average.
So it turned out action was your worst genre.
Yeah, because action's one of the biggest genres. And so my brain has to scroll through like a billion fucking movies.
Your best was superhero. Next it was sci-fi. Then it was fantasy. Then it's joint between comedy and horror. And then finally it was action.
Hey, look, the ones that I cheated on didn't give us the best results. So, to take that as a lesson, ladies and gentlemen, cheating never prospers. Cheaters never prosper.
Especially when you go past the answer and go, Italian job.
I was doing that as a joke. The Italian Job doesn't have black people, and it was like the When was the Italian Job come out? Because that was, like, they weren't going to have, like... The Italian 1969. Yeah, that wasn't gonna have people with color in there.
Do you want to close out the podcast?
Color? Yeah. If you had fun, if you got a better score than me, please let us know. Because I'm generally curious to know if people actually. Oh, it did have a black man in it. Oh yeah, Big William. That was the character's name. Big William. Good for Big William. Oh my god, it's got the cast of the reboot one, like 2011. Cool. Anyway, I'm sorry I got distracted again. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed. We now have our links on a Linktree thing, so if you want to go check out all of our links to things, go and click on that link in the description, and it will just take you to a page where all the links are. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things, send us in your scores, give us questions, give us topic ideas. If you want us to discuss stuff, let us know. Praise Dan for finally actually doing a podcast.
That's outrageous.
Give us your money. We don't have any way of you giving us your money, but just send it in an envelope addressed to us and we'll find it somehow.
Send it to us on a scam
work
email.
For the mail. Yeah. Send us as an NFT and then I'll never open it and then it will be on the blockchain forever and I'll never even acknowledge it. But yeah, that's been this show. Whatever this show is meant to be. This has been this show. Tune in next week for another show where I think we talk about the Book of Boba Fett finally. And how it gave up trying to be a Book of Boba Fett show. So look forward to that. Bye!
See you later, everybody.